So we have a notch, first up, with the news, and then like the taxes, and we'll have a question of counting the ballots for the election. So to begin, I'll introduce and ask the members of the Board of Civil Authority to introduce themselves. I'm Brian Savage, the chair of the Board of Civil Authority.
Tamara Boucher,
Matthew Walker,
Nick Caruso,
Randy Brock,
Stephanie Gagne,
Stephen Clay, Ian Spear, and
Jeff Raleigh,
Suzanne Washburn.
then we have with us the town clerk, Warner, and the taking minutes this evening is Christina Candles. We also have with us one of the listers, the town of Swanton, Amy Giroux, and then the consulting assessor town is Mr. James Pratt, and the tax collector Betty Cheney. Anybody else, and anybody else in the audience, if you have not signed in, please do so. The minutes are kept of this meeting. This meeting was being recorded on Zoom, and we have one person attending by Zoom. It's to be in compliance with the new state law effective July 1st, that all quasi-judicial hearings have to be Zoom. This is a quasi-judicial hearing. BCA, the members of the BCA present act as judges. If there are any conflicts of interest or any ex parte communications amongst any members of the board, BCA, please state so now.
I'm not sure it would be part of the limited complaint.
Okay.
Because I was in a similar situation when the person was here. And I was not given forgiveness, so I should.
Okay, so we can get to that when we get to that.
I'm a patron of Notch. Would that be,
That should be all right.
that should be okay?
Yes. So what I first of all have to do is swear in the witnesses.
Sorry.
So if people who are here to give testimony, including the listers, as well as the tax collector and the representatives from Notch, and I believe Amanda's from Notch, is that correct? So Amanda, we'll have to have you swear in as well.
Okay.
Okay, so do you solemnly swear or affirm that the evidence you should give relative to the case cause now under consideration shall be full truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? I do.
I do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the first thing is Notch. And who will be the principal speaker tonight? And I'm sorry, your name?
My name is Kathy Benoit and I'm the CEO at Notch.
You sent us a letter, Kathy?
Yes.
Or actually Amanda.
Yep.
And I believe the members of the board all have this. Okay. So if I'll start off by asking you real quick, you're appealing not the value of the property.
Yep.
You're going for tax exempt status.
Exactly. The value of the property should show for the grand list purposes what it's really valued at. That's the president said in other codes.
Okay, well, right off the bat, the BCA, we usually hold assessment appeals. We're concerned with determining the value. We do not have the jurisdiction or the authority to render a matter of an exemption, because that's more of a matter of law than it is. Nobody on this board is qualified to be able to do that. So we would have to decline this on that rule and refer this matter to the state courts.
Okay, so I did see some verbiage that kind of alluded to that, but then we also found some, and Amanda, I'm not sure if you have the lister's guide handbook. But it said if there's an exemption that's exists under statute. That's not making a determination on an exemption, it's following the statute. But I'm fine either way, I kind of thought I had to get to the end road anyway. But I think this is just a process that we've got to follow.
I'm just, as a matter of practice, then with this board, back several years ago, it involved an exemption, and it was, again, ruled the same way, it has to go through the court. It's a far too technical legal case to be able to, for us to be able to. Okay. So, anybody have any further questions? So you'll get that in writing from me, tomorrow or the next day. Sort of waste your time.
That's fine.
If you
Okay.
said part of the process.
Right. Okay, good. Thank you. So this is let's see, the is not scheduled until 5:50. So I was wondering, we could go out of order if we sure. I always take the easier one first, and that's the motion by the board of authority to allow early deposit of voter absentee ballots and county voting tabulator for all elections effective September 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
It's been moved, is there a second to that? Okay, any further discussion?
You explain the process.
So basically, what happens is that we can set a time frame before voting day. After we've tested the ballots and everything, you can have 2 BCA members come in, and we have to put a public notice out, because they will be open and fed into the machines. And then they're done, and the reason for that is the new machines are a lot slower. So the last November election was an hour and a half after the close, and we're still running absentee ballots. So it's gonna make it a lot smoother, and I'm not, we won't be sitting there during the day opening up ballots anymore, and we've had people question us on it, and this way it's done on the eyes of 2 BCA members, and the public will warn it, like I said, and any public can watch the process. And I think it was gonna make the day run a lot smoother.
Okay, any other questions? Oh, that's.
I'm sorry, I have a quick question, Ryan. You said the public could view if they wanted to, even through actual physical attendance, you mean,
Well,
or
it's
through,
physical attendance, because this is not, it's not making any decisions or anything, we're basically running the ballots, so like this is a, I'll say traditional.
saying you
So-
notify public this is.
Right, we
this is
notify
going to
the public,
happen.
it's going to
If you
happen.
want to watch, you have to
Right.
show up at this time.
Exactly.
That's what I just wanted to make sure someone understood that.
Yes,
And would, question that, you only do this once?
That would make sense.
we could do it once,
Yeah.
some towns, Highgate does it every other week. But I would have no problem just doing it one day and getting it done in one day.
Much time is there between when the ballots are allowed to be sent in and actual voting day? Is it 6 months, 4 months? What?
Oh, you mean the ballots themselves?
Yeah, like, so when can they mail them in prior to,
Well, we mail them to them,
right,
and then they can mail it back to us anytime
when
between.
do you mail? I'm just curious, or upon request, or you just send
Upon,
it
no,
out?
only upon request, like
Okay.
we have people who want every election mailed to them, we have
So
every
you
year,
have
we have to
to-
send them a letter. Saying, do you still wanna get your ballots, and then we automatically mail to everyone who requested absentee ballot.
Gotcha.
The general public view of regular election day count,
What?
a regular election day count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
gotta do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Again.
Thanks.
They have to be in a designated area. Make not.
I can't touch the ballots.
Right, but they can observe, anybody can observe.
Okay, well,
Yep.
I just never seen it before.
The question, this is absentee ballots where it goes right through the clerk's office and right, it's not in the. Do you know that the state, Secretary of State is mailing out ballots directly to people?
No, they're
They're not.
not this one.
And the other question. If not, all in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. The ayes appear to have it, the ayes do have it, the motion is there. Okay, do we have time to do that?
Yes,
We do have time to do that, okay, so what you got, Betty?
I think the list is there.
Betty's gonna take some taxes, and you want to bet it's probably on travel trailers. right?
It is travel
Okay,
trailer,
thank you.
Not mobile home.
travel trailer.
This one, for the travel.
They're-
Oh, so I spoke with Colette
You got it?
and several of them have been just removed and destroyed. And the balance, people are just gone.
This is not unusual,
No,
you know, we've had a few, but all from one card.
yeah, Lakewood, of course,
Lakewood.
Lakewood, yeah, and Campbell's is, theirs is a little, I only have like 3 or 4 people from Campbell's. But Lakewood is, it's constantly flipping over and it's like nailing jello to the wall.
It's terrible.
I have not heard that before, I have to use.
Oh, true. I have one quick question, Becky.
No, she's over there. Yeah.
Okay, when this happens, who's responsible for getting rid of the junk?
Well, Colette takes care of that herself.
Tax collector?
No.
Colette, the owner of the park.
Okay,
Colette takes care of her.
all right, we have a trailer that's being. Across the street from us now. The stuff is just, it's going, it's being settled in what was in what system. And now the pile out front of this, apparently. 100% is okay, all result. And the pile just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I've seen a couple little
Yeah,
furry
and
animals running out of it.
I don't think that's part of this, they're not,
Okay.
they're
No,
not,
no,
so-
because that's a mobile home on
Yeah.
a lot and their taxes must be paid because I don't
We
have
don't
them.
have any.
Okay, thank you.
Nope.
So I'm just curious.
So, okay. So, any other questions, take a motion to abate the amount of $1,105.41.
Second.
Any further discussion? If not, all in favor, please signify by saying aye. All opposed? Okay. And just for clarification, Betty, before I come, select, this is a recommendation to the select, they,
No, you make.
oh, we do this. So. The ayes have it, here to have it, and I do have it, okay, so. So now we'll just wait a few more minutes for you.
I think it's pronounced Luna.
No,
Yeah. Just so when they get,
well, we know.
yeah, I mean, unless he changes pronunciation of his name. Exactly. Same thing, different pronunciation.
Let's see.
Somebody's.
Yeah, exactly, that's what it was,
Oh, yeah.
looks better that way, that's just.
I charge the insurance.
Seal on it, crazy paper.
We didn't debate with the banking business.
I bet you did, yeah, same issue, aren't you related to him? Oh, never mind.
People that you you knew somebody, or name, then they can cash a check. Hey, I said, well, you have to sign your name. Well, I am that. Oh, you are? I thought you were, no. Everybody calls me that, that's my name. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the nicknames, I don't think he ever used anybody's real first name, not if he knew.
I think.
So, there are nicknames in our town. Goes back generations.
Mr. Spear. Yes, sir. Still working the water. Just go back.
What I'm saying. Tear down, some of the solid, next week I can lay out water.
Are you saying he's been still there?
I say that.
It's good to spend quality time with your kids.
Where's he off to? Where's he off to?
Well, let's go back to this. First time, see how. Go back here, sometime.
Oh, I see. Well,
If this father finishes his house, please.
oh. Hard to do when.
I see the rush, yeah, I see the rush now.
Yeah. Pressure is off.
All right.
Hey.
Well, just to update you, we've done everything except, well, first of all, not, we lack jurisdiction in that case, so the exemption and still report. And then, we abated the taxes, that Betty, but these were all travel trailers down to Lakewood Campground and whatnot. And then we authorized the, town clerk had 2 members of the board of civil authority. Opposite parties, we run through the ballots. And she's got 2 people in the building. We're off, JC's will be opposite. Party. Go. Anybody else is welcome.
Thank you.
We're just waiting to. Wants to be in. 2 more minutes and, go. I was still, this is what's going. Yeah. If we didn't do, we do that. Actually.
Probably not. No, it's-
Yes. That's yeah.
We can all
there.
okay, so we can.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh, true, yeah.
Then if you really want to get out of Swanton, the still being Swanton, you're gonna go to Swanton Hill Road.
Yeah, that's great.
Does that have a Fairfield address?
There is a point that Sheldon, Swanton, and Fairfield come right down like that. I don't know where to go. I was Swanton. Okay, so the next one must be Sheldon. No, that was Fairfield. We'll put that up in Sheldon. Okay. Yeah. That was it.
Who was on the board, we got sent there, oh god, maybe 10 years ago. Was it think Joel Clark, they had to go for an assessment or something. He got sent to one of those houses up on that triangle of no man's land. I was like, for the love of God, I couldn't even find the place in that GPS.
Well, Joel rolled the ship, police officer, he was down to Joel, so. Really. Well, I said, I guess I covered it, you know him. What's the Swanton Hill Road? So I said, where's that?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Where is that?
Yeah, they should know. Andy, did you find anybody to paint?
I sure did.
Good.
Only one, I only wait for one person and one person responded, so.
Well, that worked out.
Was a short interview.
Yes.
But at least you got some good references.
There you go. That's all.
It's so hard to find.
It is.
Or they take all the money.
Outside, you don't pay him first, you pay him all your bottom. That is That's so difficult to find people to do.
Oh, it is.
Well, last year I was gonna, that's a lot of railroad depot down there. Yeah, but I wanted the deck stained. I called in person and got. Never showed up, never called him back.
Yeah, by.
So this year, two young men down there. So they're school seniors, like Jason Landry and. So, and he said, Jason, that's the town by the state, they agree. Sure. So we got we bought the stain, and then they said initially it should take about 4 gallons. Well, then I got an email, 3 gallons, and then they said, I think we underestimated. I thought so too. So I don't, well, I took everything that Ace had, match it, so I got online and all over there and said, well, we could order a 5 gallon bucket, save $50. That's what we did. Check with the guys down there and comes in 5 gallons. Oh, yeah.
You do say it.
Yeah, $50. I ordered it, they said, oh, you know, what's July? They said, be tomorrow. I said, oh, tomorrow's 4th of July. Oh, I'm truck coming. And I got a phone call in the afternoon next year, I said, I'll pick up the one. Friday.
So. Because of the point he couldn't.
It's like half the time. Looks good.
My house is going, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a nice hag, but
It's almost
I know step ladder. They are,
lucky you.
so I can't. So, I guess it's gonna be a nice
I
hag.
mean, look, I'm thinking the right side. Be positive. Oh, yeah, good.
Not his fault, you know.
Yeah.
The murder here, will just be here, the car side. But I'm gonna down. We'll give them till 6 o'clock.
Now, do they have to reroute? I'm scared or anything, I don't know what that's supposed to do. Then just, you know, she go in and then you gotta crushing it out.
I'm like, oh, okay, I was like, they just stopped the first one, before you decided to do that for here.
It's the science.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah.
Well.
I would say, well, there's never such a great amount of ask for whatever you want to do.
Of course, I got those right now, it's the same as.
My, what is it?
Water's been nice.
Yeah.
We don't have any.
No, I
It's just.
Yeah. Typical.
Oh, absolutely. Because we had like a little bit issue.
They gotta do a traffic study.
Too many votes. 30.
And I have talked with them about 4 right? Not all that.
Hospital unit.
Every state.
Doing any of this growth.
Another state, two states.
Yeah.
Hawaii. Stop at Woods Hill.
Oh, yeah, I think that would.
There's so many accidents there, and that's one of the answers.
I don't think any other people want to stop.
Yeah, well, that's.
Been in an accident.
So we did get them, put up a school bus stop ahead, so. And school was there, so.
I think
So it's.
They don't even stop when we're doing it.
And so.
Oh, they.
The number of
I'm
accidents.
working on it. You know, so if you get up.
And that will let me.
It's all in a row.
And then I help.
My turn, and when you.
I had that.
Then when it, oh, it's, no, it's still gonna stop like it's right, so now I'm going. Oh. Go back.
She's there.
I heard it just on say. You can put, step on it, well, usually.
No, then you're better.
Yep, I wasn't there, then I was like, ah, I can't do this.
So it can be real good.
I feel it in my voice.
So anyways, I'm just trying.
That's a generally good enough to be there.
My watch says five.
Mine does too.
Every clock in here is different.
Every clock.
Even if we set them on.
No, I think it's
20 hours later.
We can go here.
Yeah, you're.
Go to right.
Yeah, they're all, the phones will be all the same.
Oh, we got it. We got 30 seconds.
What's your phone say?
Oh, I have 5:58.
There you go, 2 minutes.
5:58. These phones are going by.
Everybody with a phone that automatically updates.
Yeah.
Same.
Close it for me.
Yeah.
That's the way it works.
That's what they call it.
If they don't, there's some other kind of magic going on there.
I think around today.
Without getting into technical jargon, that's what we're talking about.
Do you have a temporary one or?
No, no, and just because.
Oh, and they were grinding it all.
My mouth is full of crap.
With a lot of stuff.
I look at my X-rays.
Oh, wait, I'm buying you my condition. Everything, what can you come next time around?
They'll just keep there. But just-
That's how you're gonna go.
These are all in here.
Okay.
I got here late.
Well,
First day of
so
being late.
what's your agree with the. The people that the applicant or the appellants here.
If they don't show, it's an auto decline.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that this I just because they're not here. There's one word there I would use is. So my question was, what about a precedent that would be set for this something like this? I mean, that, I can understand there are people who have a hard time with that taxes. But that's not a big amount of money. So I just, my view was, that's it, it's all over with.
No, one question that I would have is, if they are here a reason that makes sense. For example, they got in an automobile accident.
Yeah.
Or their car, anything that can happen, so do they have the ability to, come back and reply with a reason? Ask for another hearing. I wouldn't object to that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
To give them another
Give them
chance.
another.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had that.
Well, I can almost say with certainty, and there could be other reasons, like an accident, I don't think it happened. So
I'm not saying it's not.
You don't break it down, there was an accident. If it was. But no, we weigh what it may start, if they did, in whatever reasoning, we probably start with just holding the board saying, so it's what they're convening, but as it stands right now. They're not here, they were notified of the hearing. And they provided their information. That they. Reflected to. So,
And they knew their expectation was to hear.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've actually done here.
So is there a motion on the floor? Is there a motion?
I'll second.
Second, okay. Second, is there any further discussion? If not, all in favor, not in request, unless we hear otherwise. Reason. All in favor, opposed, or recused. And the I have it. I do have it, and we can carry. Now, is there any further business? No, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. So, I'll second. There you go. Great. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. 1 hour.
That was easy.